Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing, spectacular, wondrous Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero, like defender of the fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on glorious Nexus. In the west is Caosak fighting here with defensive. That's a funny one there, with Ostrom. Defensive fortifications, the Stuke 3E, Pack 43s, and Sect Artillery, with infantry Pantherfast. Whereas in the east it is Band, Red Army, the Soviet Union, and Comrade Stalin. Rolling out here with the 20th Tank Corps, with counterattack, guard motor, and urban defense with triple infantry bullets here. We got an Ostrom MU42 steady for Caosak. Also going to have to build here from the Infanterie Company, slowing down their approach a bit here. More content there for Band, and as always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons, supporters, these champions, these heroes of the Propagandacast who keep me supported through thick and thin. You too can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon. You can also just donate. Links are in the video description. Otherwise, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. Pioneers heading northwards here with the MU42 keeping close support here. Ostrom squad boldly heading southwards there. Another Ostrom squad on the way here for Caosak. Third counter squad there for Band and the Red Army. Ground points here. We'll have to see how many Ostrom goes. I mean, this definitely, I have seen some experimentation with Ostrom builds after the patch, but for the most part, I haven't really seen a lot. So it's definitely a bit hard to say that what he's going to plan, like triple Ostrom MU42, maybe probably not quadruple, but triple I could see happening here for Caosak, or maybe just double Ostrom, double MD42. We shall see. Third comm squad arriving in the south here, pushing through upon there. Ostrom out in the open. But actually, there's technically a bit of shrubbery and a branch they can hide behind to get cover, so they're actually not entirely useless then. But as soon as they're out of cover, the Ostrom pretty much just become pointless. MU42 opening up the engineers as well. That's going to be a forced retreat, I think, soon enough. Third Ostrom squad here for Caosak, and the... Did I actually give them a divisional name? With Ostrom at least. Yeah, probably. Let's go with the Sperrverband Wolf. Concentrating to the Ostrom there. MU42 sitting up here. Ground the point here with the Ostropen. MU42 will be able to help deal with the advance somewhat, unless Band here really outplace it. Fourth conscript there for Band, as Ostrom heavy builds, or conscript heavy builds are becoming more popular. There we go, squad suppressed here by Caosak's MD42. Gonna need more infantry up here. And this Pioneers could theoretically try and set up for eventual pull, but they get up behind the third force and lay down S-mount from the tree path. Engineers flanking the M49, enough conscripts suppressed, others, actually pinned, and the other squad is suppressed. Pioneers moving forward here. Ostrom arriving here for Caosak, soon enough to the front line. Ostrom needing to go up the flanking, showing that Band can easily outmaneuver the MD42. I imagine next Band will be going for the field infirmary upgrade there. Conscripts then being pushed back with the Ostrom as Caosak slowly pulls ahead here. We got the conscripts out the building here. Flamethrowers for the Pioneers could all be consideration here for Caosak, though I think Minesweepers and some S-Mount will do much better long term. Ostrom the dealing with the engineers, getting some good hits in there. Down to 2 men and forced to retreat. Pioneers on the fuel point. MD40 can turn around there, go once more. Band seizes an opportunity. He's going to try and outmaneuver the MD42. Ostrom then swarm the meanwhile. Could get a wipe here. That's going to be slightly painful here for Caosak, though not as bad. There we go, wipe. Another MD42 for Caosak. They should probably take after this rather than try to immediately replace the Ostrom. Con's going for the isolated Ostrom squad. He's going to have to pull back that one soon before they get swarmed and overwhelmed as well. South here, Con squad holding up. Machine Gun Ostrom heading northwards. Pioneers going for the fuel point again. Second MU42 ready, and he's going for... No, briefly considered that takes up. I think that is the wiser decision here. For Caosak, get out some other stuff first then. Maybe consider more Ostrom, but honestly I just recommend Panzer Grenadiers. Con's being pushed back. Barwick got a weapon engineers that's going to slow down Band just a bit here versus Caosak. Just a tiny bit. Pioneers was the conscript of the southern fuel point, still managed to cut it off and deny Band a bit of fuel. A small victory here for Caosak. MU42 catching the conscripts here and suppresses them. With excellent firepower there. MU42 moving again to assist in the south. Should up the Ostrom into cover. He's going to fire more accurately at the conscripts. Tech almost down there for Caosak and for Germany. The Sperrverband Wolf. MD40 suppressed the conscripts, pinning them down to the ground in fact. Very good there for Caosak, but obviously a bit of a bother for Band. We're sneaking forces northwards here to outmaneuver Caosak and punishing focusing too much centre-south. Well, he's focusing heavily centre-south, I suppose is a better way to put it. And thus leaving the fuel point open there. Well, let's see if Caosak's going to try to defend everything, or he's just going to concede some part of the map here. It does look like he's realising the centre matters less than 2 fuel points, so pushing for that one. Thumbs up there. Conscripts being suppressed. Like mechanized company for Caosak. Pioneers being reinforced as well. Austrian in a bit of trouble here by the southern field point. Up north, pushed back and dispatched. Back in band space, nothing further going on, and we do get a doctrine. It is urban defense. So it's defensive doctrine versus urban defense. That's a bit of a fun one there. Fort headquarters with the light anti-tank gun, shock troopers, booby traps, and the KV-2 heavy assault tank. Urban defense as popular as ever. 250 and a half track on the road for Caosak. Probably going to be the flame for a half track. At least that's what I expect from most players when they go for an Austrian build and then rush out a half track. Typically tends to be a flame for a half track. Though he could use it as a regular half track support troops on the front line. That'd be very nice to see them, particularly then where to go for some Panzer grenadiers. Regular grenadiers there for Caosak. I mean, it is replacement infantry, so that's something. But again, part of me would like to see Panzer grenadiers, but that's just me. Pioneers got the railroad point there, very good. Comes grabbing the southern fuel point back here for the glory of Comrade Stalin. Yep, flame for half track. Very much as expected here by Caosak. Very much as expected. And Band's going to have to call in the light tanks to deal with that because he's got no tech. He's got no anti-tank weapons. He doesn't even have anti-tank grenades, in fact. So he's going to be quite exposed to the flame for half track once he gets ready. Meanwhile, looks like he can use it to heal and reinforce troops, though. Thumbs up this Caosak. At least it makes you some use it before that point happens and gets upgraded. Some players don't even bother using it, which I always find is a bit unfortunate. But there you go. Line to tank it out for Band. Could also go for some shock troopers. But I imagine if he's expecting the flame for half track, which he likely is, he's going to save up manpower for another line to tank gun, though he probably should consider taking up in the near future versus Caosak. Going to use equipped with the LMG-42. Excellent piece of equipment here versus Band. And South using about their flame for half track moving forward steadily here for Caosak. Pioneers reinforcing. Then he's up the conscripts. Spawn units on the way there for Band. Can go for a second line to tank gun here, which will of course be commits to it, but with the flame for half track about, I'd imagine he's going to go for that. They're going units quickly push back, almost swapped up. They're going to tank and shoot, get a bit in the flame for half track. Conscript pushed out of cover. Support combat is going up there. Thumbs up to Band. It could be, I think, exerting more presence in the north as well here. He's trying to sneak in some runners to raid and harass. Panzer squad away for Caosak, though. That's very nice. Thumbs up to that one. Thumbs up. Pulling ahead here. Support company up. We'll have to see if he tries to push straight away for the tank chain command, or what he will. Oh, looks like, yeah, tank chain command right up, and then can go for fairly well-paced T-70. Oh, insane armor piercing rounds from Caosak. Thumbs up. Really looked ability, but again, used consistently can be an absolute pain in the posterior for the opponent. Conscripts are pressed here. Close to the center, machine gun reposition as the flame falcon up to cover, preventing any immediate bull rushes by infantry, forcing Band to pretty much, I think, back off here. And the south viewpoint secured by the Ostturm do take a bit of losses here, but for Caosak, that's pretty much just like, you know, a drop of water in the ocean. But Herr Oberleutnant, what about the Ostturm? What about them? They're expendable. Like, literally, we could lose 1,000 of them, and we got 1,000 more to replace them. Needs to press it, but then before in the south controlling up here. Need to get some of that fuel back soon. Tank will be tank command up. Almost got the fuel and the manpower for the T-70. Caosak, of course, could consider taking up himself. But he probably needs to go for another tank gun no matter what. Because currently Caosak has no way of stopping the T-70. So this is going to be the great moment for Band to turn the match around here against Caosak. Because Caosak is going to be fairly exposed to the T-70 here. I mean, in a pinch, he could upgrade the Panzer Grenadiers with Panzer Shreks. So that way, deal with the tank. Oh, there you go. Pack 4 for Caosak. Thumbs up. Panzers caught their push back by the Frontoviks. Up north, they're going to holding off any immediate pushes as well by Band. T-10 light tank so close to being ready there for Band. Meanwhile, though, Caosak's just advancing. Could lay down some sandbags or dig in around here at the southern points. That wouldn't be a bad idea there for Caosak. Flame after being repaired. Mines would also be good investment. Teller or S-mines. Used with the Grenadiers. And it's being shot to bits. Flame fire coming up. Got it from the anti-tank gun on it. Pack 40 out there for Caosak. So we shall see now what Band does with this tiny terror tank here versus his German opponent. Comes in northwards, back over the T-70. Ostturm as the conscripts there. T-70 shoots. Decent shots there. Flame Fire took on the move, though of course with the T-70 aware. Oh, yeah, that was a bit close for the Ostrom. Almost got a wipe. Oh, the Countryman going to missed opportunity to get the wipe, I think. Missed an opportunity. Bit awkward there for Band. Had he not moved the Countryman away, they would have been able to like get some shots in there on the Ostrom at close ranges, which could have probably guaranteed the wipe there. So, bit unfortunate there for Band. Bit unfortunate, but not the end of the world, possibly. Back in Band's space, nothing further going on. Caosak is taking up, very good, thumbs up. Pack 40 getting good in the T70. Support weapons like armour to be a great investment for Band, by the way. This is Caosak with his 2 MD42s ever Pack 40. Could be a great way of obscuring the machine guns and the anti-tank, is that way allowed to push ahead here more aggressively. Shock was in the way for Band, that's going to definitely add some pressure on Caosak's infantry, in particular the Ostrom will have an absolutely terrible time against the Panther, which should be better equipped, but even they in a one-on-one engagement will find themselves challenged quite a bit. Back edge reinforcing healing, heading south over the Ostrom. So with the T-70, Band's definitely in a much stronger position, or at least in a stronger position than Caosak. That said, Caosak can actually push out a Panther 4 pretty soon, at which point he's going to be once more favoured, since Band now will then only have a light anti-tank and try and stop the Panther 4, which is definitely a bit of a tough order. Then this was the shock troopers, firing with them. Comes to move forwards. Flamethrower keeps spinning. We got 2 kills on it, but since Red hasn't gotten that many kills, you feel he's gotten more kills here for Caosak, but seems like he's been playing a bit conservatively. At which point you almost think he's just been bit off with the regular half-tank then. Up north here, comes to move forwards. Back at base here for Band. Nothing further happening as of yet. Smoke grenade from the shock troopers, roughing it in return here. Still, Band is clawing back here against Caosak. Ostrom going with the point in the south here. No support on the core yet. Fixing up the Flamm Panzerwagen. Seen center with the shock troopers. Sliding to tank in ambush mode. Conscripts not in ambush mode. Shock troopers on the fire here. Could pop another smoke grenade. Or just wait for the T-70 to push back the infantry. But there you go. Before opening up, he's shocking to pop a smoke grenade. Oh, never mind. You can still pop and try to move forwards, but there's a chance they won't get unsuppressed in time. Or they do, never mind me. South east conscripts the Ostrom, bit of skirmishing with the southern field point here. Band continues to grab back more and more territory here from Caosak, maintaining position. Field gun here for Band. It's also starting to concern himself about the possibility of Caosak rushing out Panther 4. Thumbs up there. Really good concern here. Meanwhile, Caosak has yet to build this pop corp, but there you go. It's time to build it. Thumbs up on that one. Thumbs up. Shock troops out in the centre. Probably should just pull them back for reinforcement healing. Mines would also be a great idea for Bandit. But he's got a lot of munitions. He could even lay down Booby Traps, but so far there's no flare mines, nothing. Definitely missed opportunity, I think, by Band versus Caosak and the Germans. So Palmer caught almost on it for Caosak. Oh, you finally researched that one. I mean, that works too. But anyways. Tech, I think, is going to be next good idea here for Band. Well, that may be a mortar or something else. But there you go. Caosak with the Panzer 4. Oh, he cancelled the field gun, though. Oh, dear, Band. That's going to hurt. And then when the Panzer 4 hits. Not too bad. I mean, he technically still has the M42 45mm tank. But that's not really on its own going to stop a German tank. Unless it's made in Italy. Like 1941. Flamefire on the conscript, pushing them back, line to tank on Flamefire, taking a good hit there. Ooh, halfway there, conscript club being wiped out, but still almost got the Flamefire check. And there you go, knocks it out. Small win here for Band against Caosak, who finds himself certainly short one flame for half tech. Panther 4 is about to ready, and see if he can turn the tide for Deutschland. Mechanized armor company got meanwhile, but it's going to be some time for him to get out any armor at all. Meanwhile, Caosak's going to be too forward from more tanks here versus Band, so Caosak will definitely require some anti-tank and more to back things up. That one, Caosak needs to majestically misplay the Panzer 4 like no Panzer 4 has been misplayed since the 2012 World Tournaments. Panzer back the T-70. In the south here we got the shock troops with the Ostrom. Oh, they're going to get wiped here. Stug 3E for Caosak. that's a bit more of a fanciful choice, but probably not what I'd recommend. This is not that great. I mean, it can be good with Veteran G3, but it just requires a lot of effort. So fine, I mean, you're better off, I think, with an Austrian wing, just going for another Panther 4 here in most cases, but, you know, it still provides some fire support. Field gun there for Band, very good. A little bit delayed there, bit delayed. Line to tank and trying to sneak away there. Stu Panther 4 firing away, they're controlling up here to try and slow down the pursuit here. Not enough, though, not enough. More control ramming anti-tank crew there being absolutely pummeled into submission as Caosak hammers away there, but the Panther 4 suffers a damaged engine, and line to tank gun crew. Oh, he merges just in time. Holy smokes, that's a close one there for Band. Thumbs up. That was really close. Up north, the point being grabbed here by the Germans in south, though. Briefly grabbed, going to get grabbed back here by the Germans again. Shocked was forced to retreat. He soon could rush in the south. The Stugi keeps bombarding, anti-tank being hauled back to the base. I imagine. Nope. Actually reinforcing. Whoa. Okay, yeah. That's actually pretty neat. I mean, I know it can reinforce from a outside the base if they're close enough, but still, you know, it's one thing to do it, it's another thing to see it. In particular like that. Maybe that's why I built the supplement core specifically there. But anyways, Sis 3 Division Field Gun has arrived, giving Band much more anti-tank firepower versus Caosak, which he definitely, most fervently needs. In the south here, we've got the T-Sitting push back the Grenadier Squad there. Line to 10 being hammered by the Stuk 3E, which is so far gotten 3 kills its name. The South Engineers advancing on the southern field point. Total time for Caosak could consider even pack 3 freeze, though of course the question is whether you want to get one. Medic bunker there built for Caosak and the German army, the Sperrverband Wolf. North there comes as the Osttruppen. They're skirmishing the engineers joining in the fight. Menacingly shaking the Minesweeper in the hopes it might intimidate the Osttruppen. Stugi moves in, shoots a bit. Fairly good hit, but no kills. Second shot, that might do the trick, and there you go, Veterans 1 gained as well. There you go. Petrov and Yuri blown to bits.
The enemy is taking our territory.
T-Sen in the way 8 kills, Veterans 1. Comes the tank further loss from Stuk E. Down to 2 men, forced retreat in the face of the might of the Sturmgeschütz. Almost got a wipe that, it's actually kind of impressive. Back here though, Band could go for the T-34 from 6. It's also not impossible that Band might try and stall here for the KV-2, though I do not think I would advise it in the current state of affairs. I think would risk losing too much his opponent. So just to achieve that, I do not think stalling for the KV-2 right now would be a particularly well-advised move here for Band. I think just tanks, maybe a tank destroyer is going to be much more crucial here for Band versus Caosak. That said, I mean, he's actually got fairly good map control, so in theory, again, he could be tempted to go for it. But again, I don't think I'd advise it. Then in the Panther 4, Bubich has a northern victory point, 2 thumbs up there. So Sergey, what do you use for booby traps? Oh, you know, the typical sauerkraut, rice beer, small pictures of Poland. Panther force into the T-70. In the south, they also gain the point here. Reinforcing. T-Sitting falling a bit back. He's got the Stuki in pursuit. He close to VTC on that one. Panther 4 number 2 for Caosak. Band said we're going to need some more firepower. But it's starting to look like maybe, just maybe, Band is actually trying to solve for the KV-2 heavy tank here versus Caosak, which could definitely, this Caosak does something a bit awkward, or Band manages to play it really well. Result in Caosak actually getting good advantage versus Band if he is indeed stalling for it. It's a bit hard to say here. He definitely has had a lot of fuel, but manpower wise he's been a bit more strapped, so it may just be a result of him just being short of manpower that he's not pushing for T-34s and 6s as soon as humanly possible. Good hit for the Stugi here, 10 kills. Second Panther ready for Caosak and for Deutschland. South Africa controls the Ostrom. Pack moving in. Panther as well here. Shocked was moving force there for Band and the Red Army. Light tank firing away there. Oh, field connected firing away as well there. They're sending the field and it's pointing in the wrong direction. Can't actually hit any of the armor. That's a bit awkward here for Band, but great for Caosak. There you go. Chance ramp. Lloyd takes some damage with the Stoogie. Ooh, T-Center went down. It's the other Pentaform seems to have a problem there for Band now, and a great kill there for Caosak. Almost got the Pentaform. Shock was still got the Pack 4. This could be huge. He did grab the Panther Pack 4. Maybe with the Shock turns against the Panther 4. Almost got it, but there you go. Field cleared out. Stoogie gets away. Panther 4 gets away. Oh, the rubbish situation for Band. But it does very much now look like he is in fact stalling for the KV2 heavy assault tank. Ooh, lost in the news score as well. I've really kept Band is taking as an absolute beating here from Caosak while doing so, but theoretically he's not far off from it, but I mean it is fairly risky here by Band, fairly risky. Almost got the Stu 3 there though. Ooh, shot bounced. Lucky Caosak. Just been forcing healing for Band. He's short on fuel. He almost has the manpower. He's also just lost most of his force, but he's still determined to do it. So, can Band do it versus Caosak? Will Caosak crush him when he does it, or even before he does it? Pat recruit, very good. Also gives, of course, Caosak the ability to deny him the pack to his opponent, since Caosak's Band really only got the line to tank and then try and stop all of Caosak's armored forces until he gets out that KV2. And the current pace of affairs is still going to be a minute here for Band, roughly, before he can get out the KV2 heavy tank. Meanwhile, it may take some time to get the Panther for this Doogie going, but once he gets it going, he's still getting more armor here than Band. Roughing it off here, Constance narrowly dodged that one. Really close call here for Band versus Caosak. Really close call. Constance 4 being caught here by the MD42. Sector till ready here for Caosak, and he's flying away there. Conscript suppressed, and the South here fighting for the fuel point here, and the Pentagon is easily clinched that one with a Sturmgewehr and field sick. And getting him closer to the KV2. He has the manpower, he's got the command points, he's just a few steps away there from having the fuel as well required. Even for Caosak, it's hard to say what he's planning. Continent forwards this, Shock Troopers joining in the south here. Up close, the Shock Troopers will beat the Panthers unless they get baited into a band grenade. And there you go, there we go. KV2 will here for Band. Was able to call in at a fairly decent timing actually. Risky, but again, if you can make it work, it's obviously going to be somewhat worth the risk. Now we'll have to see how Caosak responds to the arrival of the KV2 heavy tank. Osman on the way here, he may cancel that I suppose for his 2-3G, or he may just stick to it, hard to say. KV2 rushing force here though for Band. Awesome shot at. Got a single kill there with the shot blast there. The blast wave. There you go, cancels the Osman in favour of the Stu 3G here versus KV2 once it arrives. Very simple choice there. Shot bounced. So did the line to tank then shot. Stu halfway done there for Caosak. Nice shot there this time around, pushing the Panther down to, well, half health. Caosak managing forces back and forth here versus Band and the Red Army. Panzer taking man losses to the KV2, halfway to Veterans U1 for sure. At this rate, Band could actually build up enough fuel to get out more tanks to back up his KV2, which could be great for Band, and certainly could be a bit of an increasing headache for Caosak. Caosak may need in return to get out more Stoogs to better handle this. Specifically Stoog Gs. Damage into the Stoogie here. Stoogie shoots. Hey, actually very close to the ace level on that one. He's got flame first. Still not a lot of like mines or boom types here from Band, except that one up on the northern mixing point, I think. Bit of a minor, so I'd argue. Mines in the south, so never mind that one, I guess. Stubauer equipped with the MG42. Thumbs up there to Caosak. Goes around the center victory point here. Well, under fire from the Soviets, at least they soon will be. Raft grenade off, pushing it back.
Taken our supply sector.
KB2 being held back a bit here, back in the base of Caosak. Nothing further happening. Versus Band and the Red Army. We got 346 to 351. Actually, very close in terms of victory points between the two sides. Very close. But neither side having much an advantage for the time being. KB2 there, shooting a bit, but not quite hitting anything. Stuki moving in, taking hits from the anti-tank, being pushed back here. Stuki bombarding here, getting ever closer to the ace level. Bit of a standoff here to the other side, trying to like find an opening to then fully exploit. That said, now the sides also seem to have the sufficient force to really exploit an opening. In particular, Caosak needs more panzers because I think it's fully exploited. But there you go, Shock was caught here by the MD42 with incendiary piercing rounds. Thumbs up. Rushing in the Stuke 3G by the looks of it. And the Stuke gets knocked out. Definitely should have screened that one with the infants to get up better in time. That could have been handled a bit better there by Caosak, though I suppose there might also have been some pathing errors there involved, you never know. South U Pens4 moving in.
We are losing territory.
Getting control of the map though, Band now focusing hard to south. Panda 4 there, gaining Vetchy 2, very nice there. KB2 engaging. Ooh, incendiary piercing rounds. 2 thumbs up to Caosak. E flanking here against the KB2. COH2 here for Band, and there you go. Panther Faust on the KB2 down to Panther Force rushing forward against the KB2 and the anti-tank. Needs more infantry support here, I guess. Well, I guess he absolutely does that. Almost got the Panther 4 Betty 2 here. One more shot. Line of tank that'll be close, being wiped out as well here. Looks like the Panther 4 escapes. Oh, dearie me. Merge here, the line of tank crew with some consequence. Very good. Thumbs up to Band. Other Panther 4 escapes as well. Band here struggling a bit to finish off Caosak's armor. With the issue 5 soon arriving, and that should help the issue a bit. As for Caosak, now to replace the lost Stuke and of course fix up all of his armor, which is rather significantly damaged, to put it gently. Shock moving forwards here for Band. Fixing up the KV2 heavy tank. H5 the ready. Versus tanks, that is, not so much as infantry. Shock was here casting the Ostrom off guard. That's going to be a swift retreat, I think, there from the Ostrom. Oh, except, of course, if an MD42 was backing up the Ostrom. Do get a grenade off, killing some poor bastard. One's going for the field gun. Oh, entertaining crew, they're clearing out in a matter of seconds. Very good there. Very good. Thumbs up there. Farther up north, here we've got Band heading from northern victory point. We got 346 with 302. Caosak's trying to get a lead here with Band, and we got the heavy panzer core for Caosak. Not a fan of that one. Control almost right by the gun using the MD42. H5 holding back. And use the consequence up on the northern victory point. Got the K2 on the move in. The gun is definitely a bit of trouble there. Potentially. Got that Pack 40 firing and bouncing off the KV2's frontal armour. Quite a bit of munitions that's been flooded by Caosak, but also man-pound fuel. Is he saving up for a Panther here? I guess he is. Bung grenade off there. H5 being held back here by Band. Actually gets a like do any damage to Caosak yet. Definitely feels a bit inefficient here by Band. And there you go, Panther's been called. Oh, he cancels the Panther. What could he be planning then? Sturmpanzer? Panzerwerfer? Oh, he's back to the Panther. He's back to the Panzerkampfwagen 5. Quick shot from the KO2 and the MD42 crew pushing it back. KO2 holding back, T-34 on the foot band and the Red Army. Bit of quiet here between the two sides, bit of quiet. No major manoeuvres. Conjuring forwards here for Band. Advancing into line of front with the James, got the Stugi there with 13 kills still. Despite having hit the Ace level, the Stugi is not projecting much more presence at the moment. Push into the guns of the KV2 and there you go. Contra squad almost wiped out with the bomb grenade here from Caosak's Panzer grenade is very good. T-34 ready here for Band versus Caosak. We got 328 versus 296. There we go. T-34 ready for Band. Now the field will be a great addition here for Band, I think, versus Caosak. In the south, we got the Panther holding up. They're close to 2 on that one as well. Panther has arrived here for Caosak for Germany, Deutschland. It's fun to here with Pioneers and anti-tank guns. In the south, KV2 shoots whiffs. Mine hit T-34 something heavy. Engine damage there from Caosak. Stalemate, thumbs up. They got mining. In the center, Austin pushing forwards. Stugi bombarding lines to tank crew there, and that's going to get wiped out. Good kill there for Caosak and for Deutschland. We got the HR, the training fire there. They're on the Stugi, pushing it back. Band sending off his KV2 like that on its own, I think, is a bit risky. No infant support, nothing. Field run away there for Band, very good, but there you go. Panther rushing straight at the KV2. Panther shoots, bounces off the KV2's armour. T-4 get good in the Panther 4. Good, possibly finishing off with a lucky shot there. Oh, shot bounced. Not lucky, unless of course you Caosak, in which case you are lucky. Sector Tilly called in as a break off the Soda Salt to the south. I feel like that one's a bit of overkill, but I think Euro does it just to make sure the opponent doesn't try to pursue the Panther 4 and finish off, which, you know, I can't blame him for. H5 engaged in the Panther 4, possibly in the center, at least the Panther maybe. There you go, K2 shoots. H5 there to shoot. Shock was suppressed here though. Fighting from Northern Recompense Costume, Conscripts and the Grenadiers. Models may be a big group throw. There you go, catching the Grenadiers quite in the little personal inferno. Stugi to assist, shoots and kind of whiffs. Band could soon go for another T-34 versus Caosak. Sector artillery is worn off and looks like once more Band will commit the KV2, this time backed up by the tank destroyer and some shock troopers into the south, aiming before to the catching the shock troopers and also giving away, I think, in part what Band is doing to Caosak. If Caosak's paying attention, there you go. Panther being moved about. Panther needs to fire as well there. KV2 shoots and gets a kill, I think. There you go. H5 gets good on the Panther. Nice shot there by the KV2 on the Panther, and this of course the Caosak, in which case you may not be quite appreciative of that development. Lots of hits on the KV2, they're both penetrating here, straight for the frontal armour of the KV2 heavy tank. In the south, he can't spot with MD42 under Caosak's command. No mercy here from our Teutonic foe. Stu 3 aiming forwards there for Caosak, feeling bombarding him the MD42 up north, and the Stugis bombarding the conscripts in the centre. Got the fuel for the T-34, almost got the manpower. Could also be planning Initiative 5 or even Initiative 6 is here versus Caosak. We shall see what he's doing though. Back here in the base, Caosak sends out fresh forces to assault the socialists once more without mercy, without consideration. Contact up north there, but northbound. KV2 could do some light repairs. Got the Southern Victory point almost secured. We got 315 was 213. KV2 by eventually 2, which is very nice and handy. Very nice and handy. We get to get some vehicles, be even better. Lost one fire here from the T-34 from 6. Could bombard him with a field gun. He's got a lot of munitions for the band. There's just not really been a lot of mines except for like the occasional one. But nothing consistently of a band. I definitely think that's a mistake. But there you go, machine crew in trouble here. KV2 shock troops constable. I mean, could have popped a Molotov here, but now it's too late. In the center here, we got the Stuka moving forwards, engaging the field crew there head on. Being pushed back, Austin rushing forwards. Equipped with the LMG-42, which has been given a slight buff with. Pioneers are picking up the Panther. KV2 get off good shot. And there you go. Almost takes out the entire Pioneer squad. Panther takes a severe hit here from the KV2 heavy tank. KV2 bar by is slowly approaching the ace level. Comes to the back, get wiped out. Shocks moving forwards. And there goes sector assault here. Called in by Caosak to stop the socialist advance. And there goes Shock towards forced retreat here. A narrowly fought defense here by Caosak in the south. Panther squad moving up here. Could hit the southern point to flank up behind some of the band's frontline forces. Another T-34 mix of a band and the Red Army. 9 kills here on the KV2. 9 kills. 3 kills on the T-34 from 6. And we got 0 on the issue 5. Panther forming up north here for Caosak. There you go. T-34 going for the Panther, pushing back, but even though the damage has been done, the point has been neutral and does slow down here. Band's ability to bleed out Caosak. Panther going to push back with the KV2. The band really needs to like spend some munitions like mines, booby traps, flare mines. Just spend it, band. Spend it. Don't hold it, just spend it. Hoarding munitions is something the bourgeoisie and the capitalists would do, band. You need to be a good socialist and distribute the mines equally for all the fascists to step on. Ooh, repair bunker from Caosak. Thumbs up. Pampers the KV2 again. Gun in the T-34 from 6. KV2 shoots and bounces. T-34 pushing out the Osses from here, moving on the centre. T-34 moving up there, back to the KV2. Shot fired, and whips does slightly damage the repair bunker here. T-34 from the other side, catching the Pack 40 in a bit of a crossfire. T-34 pursuing the Panther. Go down the Panther 4, there you go. Pack 40 cleared out. Pack 40 cleared out. Almost got the Panther 4, there you go. Panther 4 knocked out, T-34 knocked out, but I'd say a Panther 4 for T-34 which is a pretty good trade-off. Pack destroyed. You need to be careful with that T-34 here, by the way, band. Need to be careful. H5 dealing with the Panther on the flank. Yeah, he's going to throw away that T-34 from 6. Not great. They almost got the Panther 1 again. Basically, 2 Panther from T-34 isn't bad, but you know, I do have to question if it's really necessary for him to throw away that T-34. KV2 advancing. Another Panther here for Caosak, and there you go. Stuka 3E down him just with Panthers now. Versus band. Don't think that's going to work out necessarily, but there you go. Shot fight. Kind of did some damage. Almost acing on the KV2 versus Caosak's forces. Moving forwards here. H5 film sitting up here. Good hit on the Panther, almost taken out there immediately. Jungle close been wiped out though, need to be careful with that. Good hit from the H5 there, needs troops up support here, but the troops are all back at base or bled out or actually scattered all across the field. He's still not laying down mines from the munitions. In fact, almost got sending on munitions. KV2 there, damaged engine, it's so close to the ace, we can almost say this. Mods on the comes in the Ostturban. H5 holding back, he's trying to crew the field here right under his nose, and there you go. Bun grenade off, taking out the conscript squad there. A stinging blow there. 2 band. Another T-34 from the way there. And we got the second Panther on the way here for Caosak's repair pioneers are fixing up the Panther. KV2 moving forward, sniping a bit of the Gunners, and there you go. Ace level here for band and the Red Army. Machine gun sitting up there. Need to fix up that KV2 very badly. And he also needs infantry badly. There you go. Second Panther ready here for Caosak. Coming up the field gun. Trying to line up the H5 here. There you go. Panther almost down to half health for those 2 shots. Second shot from the H5 there whiffs. Halfway to the ace level. Panther being fixed up. So that said, Caosak has barely any map control. That said, he could also exert it more aggressively, but he's probably not aware of the situation that his opponent's in either. Ooh, machine caught with the KB2 heavy tank. Great shot. Now the T-34 is ready. HQ5 being fixed up. Band still needs a lot of forces. He's going for another T-34. Another that. Oh dear. I'm not entirely sure he rushed in the KB2 like that. That was just... Ooh, that was not good. That kind of feels like almost a throw there by Band. Now he might actually lose the KB2 here. Yeah, that looks like it could go down here. T-34 flanking though. The Panther could take it out. KB2 down. Almost got the Panther though. Almost got himself up to the HQ5 here. Got the Panther, could actually take out the other one because hit with the T-46 now. Quickly, comrades. Forwards. Shot whiff though, and the Panther's blitzing to get away there to stop exposing them to the T-46. Very good here. He could try and ram it in return. Maybe. It seems like Band is not a big fan of ramming. Not a big fan of ramming. Or Ramstein. Panther getting the ace level here as Band missed out his opportunity to take out the Panther. There you go, penetrating hit. T-54 up now. Band is taking too many losses, I think, for this to really matter. Got 224 and 206. Like, he just, I think, rammed it. I think he could have taken that, then in which case he probably would have won this with the other T-54 coming out. But that said, he's just taking so many other losses in the process by now. Even he's got the T-54 and 6 out, and his opponent's Panther's going to be out for some time. I don't think it's going to matter too much. He still needs more infantry badly. He may just be calling shots. He's going to rush the T-34 from 6 into the base, I think. He's going to try and take out the Panther that way. Even he's barely got any map control versus his opponent. Of course, he get the lucky shot. Great, but he's going to have to try and catch up with an ace Panther, meaning he has good mobility, good rate of fire. And so if he could just keep out of range of the T-34 from 6, his Panther could just basically outrun it. And he can easily keep out of range there, by the way. And it's like he misclicks or some bad pathing happens. Yeah, that's great here for Band. That's great. I think he made another wrong call. Perhaps stress sort of did it for him here. But so close to winning here for Band. But now it seems like victory is very much beyond his reach, beyond his grasp. And he's got so much munitions. Like, he just laid down a lot of mine to think Caosak was in a much worse position than he actually is. I mean, definitely a bit of a dropping of the ball here by floating so much munitions. Again, I think definitely highlights an area that Band could have significantly improved upon in this match. Ace Panther finishing off the T-34-6. Shocked was pressing the south here with the MD-42. Using northwards, field on the way there for Band. Backed up with more controls on the way. We got 217 versus 195. Panther on the way there for Caosak. Very good. Need to fix up his Panther very badly. Mining up north. Panther squad setting up there for Caosak. Pioneers there for Caosak. Panther already. Ground the point there, mining down. Anti-tank ready there for Band and the Red Army. Panther being fixed up. Panzers are going for the engineers, pushing the back here slowly but surely. Finally letting down mines, it just happened so late here for Band. Absolutely so late. And again, he just laid down more mines soon. I think again, Caosak, a lot of his armor just been stuck. He just easy targets for Band's KB2 and tank destroyer like boobs of Dolphin Grip. Just again, for whatever reasons, Band just flooded a lot of munitions until it was really too late. So now you can see Caosak moving forwards and cleaning up Band here. Like he's cleaning up, you know, spill on the floor on aisle 7. You're getting cleaner on aisle 7. Someone spilled some socialism on the floor. We don't want our customers slipping in such Scheiße. Constantly being shot to bits. Another T-34 goes for the Band, but I don't know, it just feels silly. There you go. Second punch going forwards. There you go. Band popping DG, and there you go. Game over. A victory for Band. A loss for Band. A victory for Caosak. I messed that one up rather badly there. In the end, again, Band should use the munitions more actively. Should have maneuvered more. I think at times it was too passive. And I definitely also just feel like there were some elements that could, like, you know, been used more efficiently. This, for example, the lack of more anti-tank and soon I think was definitely something that Band. But again, just really just floating that much munitions didn't do him any good. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on tell friends, tell family, do tell enemies. This is Imperial Links. Cheers. Thank you for watching. I'm sure tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.